Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we'll be talking about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The author of that book said Bitcoin will take out the US dollar. Coinbase has launched the WooCommerce plugin. We'll be talking about that as the rest of the markets are taking a hit out there. The cryptomaniac boomers are holding the line. The price of Bitcoin has fallen under $7,000 at $69.82. Today we'll be talking about that. Shout out to Michael Thoth, Money Bags, and the rest of the cryptomaniac boomers letting me know that the mic was off. It seems like the microphone was off, but we got it back on, and it's good now, says Moneybags. Okay, shout out to all the maniacs tuning into this live broadcast. Champagne Crypto, the voice of the blockchain here, reporting live. We're under fire, 69.75. Let's check out today's mathematics there on the coin market caps and see how healthy things are maintaining. We got a coin market cap at 253 billion. It's looking ugly out there, guys. It's looking ugly out there. I'll tell you, I didn't think things were going to dip, dive, and slide under 8,000 once we cross that line, but it looks like we'll be trading in this pocket between $5,800 and $8,000 for the entire summer, or at least up until the ETF gets approved or disapproved. It looks like a lot is hinging on that approval or disapproval. Bitcoin currently at 69.98, Ethereum at 409, Ripple, trash bags. Forget about the rips, guys. I don't care about the propaganda behind Ripple. I'm not behind it. Bitcoin Cash is $697, EOS at $699. EOS taking a shot out there. Stellar is looking at 23 cents. Stellar still down. Stellar was a buy last week according to the cryptomaniac boomers. So let me know if you got any gains on Stellar. Litecoin is up today at $74. That sounds good. Cardano is at 13 cents. IOTA at 88 cents. Tron at 2 cents after being stuck at 3 cents for what seems like about a month. Tron is taking hits out there. Monero at $116. Ether Classic $17. The boomers are saying Ether Classic is a buy compared to all the other coins. We'll talk about that as well. NEO at $26. As the rest of the boomers are tuning in, we got 16 on the live stream right now. I see Moneybags. I see Michael Thoss. I see Lou Y. I see the rest of the boomers out there. Good morning. Good Monday to you. I hope you guys woke up early. I hope you guys hit the gym early. I hope you guys have been pumping. I hope you guys have been eating right. I hope you guys didn't screw up this weekend and you're still focused, although things may be downtown, guys. We are always here with one eye closed, the other eye open on the sniper crosshairs of the sniper scope, ready to shoot out whatever moves. Let's look at the headlines and see how these things may affect us positively or negatively. Bitcoin, the people's money, is going to take out the scam US dollar, says Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Guys, if you haven't read this book, I recommend reading this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I know he's affiliated with Trump. He did some books as well with Trump back in the days. This gentleman here, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I recommend every young boomer read this book, okay? It's a little old school at this point. I think it was published sometime in the maybe in the 90s, if not in the early 2000s. But anyhow, the world-renowned author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, is saying the biggest economic crash is coming, just like a number of the other experts like Goldman Sachs and Bill Gates have said. So he further says dollars toast while gold and silver and cryptocurrencies, the people's money, are going to take out the scam US dollar, the biggest economic crash is impending, says. So let's see what exactly he's saying. He says, I talk about 3 types of money today, says Robert Kiyosaki. One is God's money, which is gold and silver. Shout out to my metalheads out there. They will be here after the cockroaches go extinct. It will always be here. So shout out to my people holding the metals. We don't expect metals to kaboom the way we do cryptos, but definitely they're not in competition. And if you're a long boomer, I would say hold some metals. Then there's the government money, which is fiat currency, the dollar, the yen, the euro. And then there's the people's money, which is cyber currency, cryptocurrency, the people's money. He further said, I think the dollar is toast because gold and silver and cyber currency are going to take it out. The US dollar is a scam. Kaboom to that. I agree with that one out there. definitely agree with that. If you haven't checked out that book, check out Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you're a young boomer, I recommend checking it out. I think it's worth the read. Now, I don't know what Robert Kiyosaki's long-term position there is with the cryptos. I know I've seen headlines in the past that he was not so bullish. I think that he said it was a bubble. So it's interesting to see him change his tune here, apparently. Okay, let's check out this thing with WooCommerce. So Coinbase has launched new WooCommerce plugin. This is on sludgefeed.com. I have everything linked down below. You can see that San Francisco crypto giant Coinbase has reportedly launched a WooCommerce plugin to enable merchants to directly accept cryptos as a form of payment. Okay, the new plugin will enable merchants to accept Bitcoin and Litecoin. I'm a long boomer with Litecoin. Even though I've talked so much smack about it, I'm still holding this bag. Let's see if Litecoin could rise and shine a little bit more light on the crypto lands. Okay, I need a little bit more light. Let there be light, crypto maniacs. So it's a new plugin out there. So if you're running a WordPress blog or whatnot, this WooCommerce will allow you to sell merchandise directly through your WordPress site. And now WooCommerce supports cryptocurrency payments via Coinbase. So that's what it is. I think that, that's a good thing for crypto. Void is asking, do people actually use Bitcoin as a currency though? Sometimes, and maybe now they'll use it even more. Maybe they'll start using Litecoin, as that's what we've been expecting for a while. So let's see what that turns out to be. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. Kaboom. What's up, bro? I see you, Blockchain. Kaboom. Shout out to everybody on this Monday morning as Bitcoin's taking a little hit. I just wanted to come online, let you guys know about some things that may positively impact us. We have this boomer over here, Robert Kiyosaki. He's been kind of hating on the cryptos for a while now. Now he's changing his tune. He says Bitcoin's the people's money and it's going to take out the scam US dollar. So, a lot of big hitters are talking good things about the bits. We've seen the NASDAQ saying that they're going to get behind or questioning whether they're going to get behind Bitcoin. A lot of, big money is positioning themselves to boom with the bits. And it has not affected the price positively. It seems like we keep sliding down. It looks like to me, guys, I think we're just going to be quiet until this ETF is approved or disapproved. I think we've kind of pulled the trigger a little quick here, saying that we were back on active duty once we cracked 8,000 and 8,100, because it appears like we've gone back into somewhat of a bear mode, okay? Somewhat of a bear mode to a certain extent. You can see here's the 3-month chart. We topped out there about 85, 84. We were getting excited. We thought we were going to run up in anticipation for this ETF, but then we took a dip lower than I expected. But we're still in the pocket that I've expected to be trading in for the entire summer. So we're still, let's look at my original support and resistance lines. You could see the support and resistance lines that I drew out back at the beginning of the summer, which are the red ones, the green ones. New resistance, support is what I drew after we cracked through the resistance, which was this resistance right here, about 78, 79, but we dropped under it. So it looks like we're still going to be in this pocket. I've been calling it for the entire summer. I said, we're going to be in this pocket. Look out for a kaboom maybe after we cross 81, 82, but it seems like that didn't resolve. It didn't resolve, and now we've dropped under that prior resistance line. And here we are. I think we're going to be trading in this pocket. I still don't see things going under 50. I think that's the rock bottom, if you ask me personally. Now, it's important to note that I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not your crypto daddy. Maybe I should be. Okay, don't take my word for it. I don't want any crypto baby bear cubs coming crying to champagne if things don't pan out the way I expected them to pan out. Okay, it's important for you to be responsible out there. A lot of crypto commies want to point the finger at someone else and have the government be responsible for others' behaviors. Okay, when people need to be responsible for their own bag. If you're in crypto, be responsible for your own bag. Don't listen to YouTubers. Get a professional advisor or learn it yourself. Okay, shout out to Chris Cantu. I see you, Chris, booming out there. Kaboom to Chris. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. Hold on your Bitcoin. When they come, it's going to be a euphoric flood and FOMO combined. Do people actually use Bitcoin as currency, though? Says Void. I think at this point, it really doesn't matter as long as people keep using Bitcoin, even if it's for a store of value. Perhaps other coins like Litecoin, or maybe shout out to my shillers out there, maybe even Digibyte, which I don't believe. But hey, I want to just include that name out there because I know I got plenty of Digibyte shillers worldwide. Nice graphics, champ. Yeah, I've been trying to like spruce it up a little bit here, Chris. Find out how to use these programs a little bit more and drop a little coins on them. You know, drop a little fiat on them. Keep things excited. Throw little kabooms. You know, keep things excited out here, Chris. You know, we want to keep things spicy out here for the crypto boomers. Yo, crypto fam, love you, Champagne, says the pothead crypto. Love you guys out there. It's nothing but love out here in the box. The men here in the box, each one teaching one daily out here, building with the mathematics here, getting healthier and wealthier with every day, with every trade and every lift out there. Guys, I need you lifting out there. I don't want any frail little baby bear cubs there in the box. I want everyone looking like 300 by the end of the year, guys. Kaboom to that. The Revolutionist is in the house, one of our high-ranking officials. I see you, Revolutionist. Good morning to you. The euphoric flood and FOMO combined is what blockchain Susha is calling for. As soon as these legacy financial maniacs may move in, or maybe they're driving it lower so they can buy in. I really don't know. I think things are just kind of quiet till we find out what's happening with this ETF. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I hate to wait around and expect the price to change with the ETF, I do understand how much speculation, how much is hinged on this approval or disapproval. I personally don't care for it, and I don't want, I really don't care for these suits to come into the crypto space. But apparently most of the industry wants it, and I can see that, if they pour their trillions on it, if they drop more fiat, perhaps we'll get more coins. So you know what? Kaboom. Indeed, kaboom. 300 warriors all in. Everybody, guys, if you're not looking like this by the end of the year, don't say that I didn't give you the motivation. Don't say I didn't link you to exercise programs. Don't say I didn't tell you about the diets, guys. Don't say I haven't been telling you every day. Okay, I don't want you just booming with crypto. I want you looking like a savage out there, guys. Shout out to Revolutionist, was at the gym at 7 a.m. like a real boomer should. Like a real boomer should. Yes, indeed. I see you out there, Revolutionist. Guys, I was at the gym today at 5:45 a.m. Sharpening my blades, starting off with squats. Okay, I'm not playing games on these crypto boomers, on these little skinny baby bear cubs. We're going to crack ribs this summer going into fall, and we're destroying everything in our path and building bigger structures and booming even harder. Wealth and health, kaboom. David Couch Cash in the house. Shout out to David Couch. I haven't seen you in the box, but welcome. Make sure you're touching all the buttons out there. You're subscribing. You're staying focused on the likes, on the post notification. You're touching all the buttons, guys. You might just get healthier and wealthier tuning into Champagne. Morning squats. Ouch. We're not playing games, Big Papa, one of our high-ranking officials. I need you doing calisthenics. I need you doing some sort of squats. I need you doing something out there, Big Papa. I don't want anybody fat in the box. I don't want anybody looking like Vitalik in this box out here. Someone send that package out to Vitalik. He needs more than creatine, guys. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. They see the kabooms out there. They want a piece of it. They want to boom like Champagne booms, okay? But they got to make sure that they watch their mouth, or else they may get shadow banned like I have been by YouTube, apparently, okay? 15,000 on the subscribers, but only 24 watching worldwide. Apparently, YouTube doesn't want to let you know about the booms. They don't want you having more fiat and more coins. Okay, guys? My legs look like oak trees, says Big Papa. Okay, then keep booming. Keep moving them, okay? Champ, what do you think about Ethos? I know about ethos. I heard it, but off the top of my head, I don't think about ethos much because I'm not holding the bag and I haven't done enough research to give you an educated opinion. One Lion Sound says you're a crazy guy. WTF is it, what is this? Okay, what is this? What you just tuned into here, One Lion Sound, is the voice of the blockchain, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber here, dropping coins, kabooming with the best of them. I need you to touch the buttons right now, guys. We're getting healthier and wealthier, guys, with every trade and with every lift. I told you I was at the gym early doing the squats, okay? I don't care if Bitcoin's a little bit of down, okay? We're here for the long boom. Don't act like we haven't been here since before Bitcoin was 1,000, since Ether was less than 100, guys. I've been telling you it's a boom like no other. Jump on the crypto train, okay? Before the train leaves the station, okay, guys? Okay, before the train leaves the station, I need you on the train, One Lion. Shout out to all the worldwide boomers. It's the voice here. 29 watching in the box. They don't boom how we boom out here. Only the savages are on the field, guys. Save the crypto commie gossip talk. Save the crypto lefty talk for the women and children, guys. What we have here is crypto savages building themselves up to look like 300 by the end of the year so that we can boom harder with the best of them. If you're just tuning in, the voice here, I'd let you guys know that Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, okay, he's saying now that the bits are going to take out the scam US dollar, says Kiyosaki. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I think it's a good inspiration for boomers in training or boomers just to remind themselves, okay, guys? Make sure the money's doing something for you, okay? I talk about 3 types of monies today, says Mr. Kiyosaki. One is God's money, which is gold and silver. Again, shout out to my metalheads out there. I see you. They will be here after the cockroaches go extinct. It will always be here, says Kiyosaki. Then there's the government money, which is fiat currency, the dollar, the yen, the euro. And then there's the people's money, which is the cyber currency. So, cryptocurrency is what I like to call it. I've never heard anybody say cyber currency, but that makes sense. So, you know, that's what he said. He thinks that the dollar is toast because gold and silver and cryptocurrency are going to take it out. The US dollar is a scam, says Kiyosaki. Nice cow, mate. It's not a cow, One Lion. This is a Bitcoin bull, okay? Save the cows for those that want to drink milk like little babies. We're here with the bulls, the strong bulls. No baby bear cubs in the chat box, only strong bulls. Now, Coinbase, this is on Sludge Feed. I have everything linked down below for these articles if you guys want to check them out directly. Coinbase has launched a new WooCommerce plugin. Millions of online merchants can now more easily accept crypto as a form of payments. Now, WooCommerce somehow works in tandem with WordPress. So there's a lot of people running their websites on WordPress. Now, WooCommerce has a plugin with Coinbase that easily allows people to accept crypto. Kaboom. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that there's 0 fees for that. Okay, you got to read this entire article and find out. Sorian George says, I like your style, Champagne. Sorian, I said this before. You sound like a weightlifter out there in Romania. You power lift? You sound like the next Mr. Olympia out there, Sorian. If you're just tuning in, we got 30 maniacs in the box right now. I'm here holding it down with young baby Champagne. Baby Champagne's looking at the charts. He says he's not scared. He's here for the long boom, okay? So if a young baby Champagne is not shaking in his bones out here, neither should the baby bear cubs, guys. We've been out here for a while, and we're not concerned with these dips, dives, and slides. We got new resistance, new supports, but, you know, I still think we're going to be trading in this pocket. I don't see us breaking through that 82, 83 until this ETF gets approved. If we get disapproved, okay, we may be even trading lower, okay? But we're not scared about that. We're long boomers out here, okay? And we're not concerned. Sorian Jones says he's not really a power lifter, but he tries his best. All right, Sorian, I see you. A little slow on the internet today. I think I may have to call the provider and tell them to beef up the connections out here. We've been having lightning storms, and I know that kind of screws up the boxes out here sometimes. Last year we had a lightning storm, took out one of the modems out here. We had the crew out here to fix things up. So let me know how that feed's coming in, because I'm seeing this thing on the other screen. It's looking a little unhealthy, okay? It looks like it needs a little bit of protein. Holding half a bit even set your holding half a bit can even set you straight for the future. HODL, crypto for life. Yeah, everybody should have or try to get one Bitcoin. Okay, everybody should try to get one Bitcoin. Of course, if you already got one Bitcoin, try to get 2, 3, 4, 5 and keep stacking. But the name of the game here is more bits, and more kabooms. We need these bits flying out the skies, guys. So, I mean, make sure you put a goal. Some of you guys have been dancing and prancing, romancing these alternative coins, okay? And I'll tell you, don't get caught out there holding these alternative coins. Make sure you have the majority of your bags in Bitcoins out there, crypto maniacs, okay? Don't get caught out there. Make it your goal to hold one Bitcoin at least for a long term. You know, Bitcoin's going to do a halving in 2020 or 2021, which is going to make it even more difficult to mine the Bitcoins, and less Bitcoins will be mined. So make sure that you're holding at least one bit by that time, guys. We expect a boom like no other. Shout out to McLovin, the Irish R&B singer. Shout out to Crypto Knight. Shout out to Gary Steele, Sorian, Bit Papa, One Lion, and the rest of the boomers tuning into this live broadcast. We got 32 crypto maniac boomers in the box. If you're just tuning in, I let you guys know about Kiyosaki. You guys should have known about the book. If you're a long boomer, you should know about the book. I'm letting baby Champagne here know about it. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, it's a 101 book for young boomers in training. Okay, I read it way back when, and I find it to be somewhat valuable. Okay, make sure you check that book out. But this author, Kiyosaki, he's saying that the U.S. dollar will be taken out by the bits because it is a scam. Okay, you know, I like seeing these older gentlemen and some of these legacy heads finally come around and call Bitcoin for what it really is, a boom like no other. Shout out to Crypto Nike. He says, Champ breaking out the effects. Nice. Yeah, trying to keep it spicy out here. Trying to keep you guys entertained out there. And then we got Coinbase. They launched the WooCommerce plugin. So everybody that has a WordPress site now, through the WooCommerce, you can accept crypto. And let's see, you know, someone was questioning how many people really buy things with Bitcoin. Now, you got a lot of day one Bitcoin maniacs that they're stacking a lot of bits, and they came up on a lot of value. They don't want to cash out the bits. Maybe they want to buy something with it. How do you feel about Litecoin, says Gary Steele. You know how I feel about Litecoin. I mean, I'm holding this bag. It's been uncomfortable for a while. I feel some type of way about Charlie Lee dumping the bag at us on December. And I think I should have dumped it back in December. I've been questioning whether to swap it out for other coins like Bitcoin Cash, like Ethereum Classic. But I finally came to the conclusion that if I'm going to swap out my Litecoin, I should just swap it out for more bits and more kaboom. So I haven't swapped out the Litecoin. Litecoin's up today. And now, you know, it's being accepted on this WooCommerce plugin. You know, let's see what really happens with the lights. I like the kaboom effects, Champagne, says McLovin. I like them too, McLovin. You know, I want to add some more effects and learn how to use this thing a little bit better. And, you know, just to make it exciting for you guys. I'll make it exciting. You guys don't get to see my pretty face. So might as well look at a bull or something. Some coins raining down, a little fiat raining down for you, McLovin. All right, guys, I'll take a few more questions and comments and start tuning out. It doesn't seem so exciting today on the markets. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, the price is low. We're here. I'm not as concerned as some of the other people may be. Okay, I'm waiting patiently for this ETF. I think if I had a bet on it, I think the ETF is going to be approved. I think so. Now, if it's not approved, you got to be prepared to hodl this thing to at least maybe like November or something, because it's going to be it's going to be a lot quieter if the things don't get approved. Champagne, you look like Dracula of Transylvania for new baby boomers. Okay. I don't exactly know what that means, but shout out to Dracula. Shout out to Dracula out there. And shout out to the baby boomers out there. They're still learning the ropes. I see you guys. Make sure you kaboom the buttons. Maybe you learned something out here. No fiat effects, says Crypto Knight. Yeah, we got to throw a little fiat out there every once in a while, but we need more coins. That's what we need, more coins. Explain the ETF, says David. Okay, so I don't know much about it, and I'm not the pro. I can't give you the full explanation, but in a nutshell, ETF stands for exchange traded funds. Exchange traded funds are those shares that are traded like on the NASDAQ. So right now you have different companies trying to sell Bitcoin shares. Okay, we just had an ETF that was disapproved. That was proposed by Gemini Exchange, the Winklevoss twins. They wanted to sell Bitcoin shares starting at like 0.01 Bitcoin or whatnot. That ended up getting disapproved. Now there's a new one that's coming up in a few weeks. The Solid X, the Van Eck Solid X ETF, which will be, I think it's 10 Bitcoin or 25 Bitcoin a share or something like that. In other words, this ETF will make Bitcoin shares tradable on something like the NASDAQ. Okay. If Bitcoin is tradable on something like the NASDAQ, we expect a lot of money, a lot of financial, legacy money to come in, Now it'll make it safe for people to buy shares into Bitcoin. So you could buy shares of Bitcoin without really holding the bits. Crypto Tone out there saying everyone is bearish now, which leads me to believe we could get a bullish move and a surprise ETF approval. I feel the same way, Crypto Tone. Usually these things happen like that, Everybody gets hyped. There's a little, everybody was talking about the ETF last week when things were up. Now everybody's doom and gloom again, okay? A lot of negativity. Usually that's when the maniacs, okay, secure the bag, reposition what they need to position, and get more bits, and more kabooms. And then they, it sneaks up on the sidelines. Usually it's a sneak up. Van Eck ETF decision is August 10th, and they have not extended it. There is a chance for it, and it's the best. 25 Bitcoin, and it'll have insurance. All the rest don't have that. Yeah, okay, so you're right. I thought it was like 10 or 25, and these things are insured. It makes it safer for people to get into the bids. I don't scare about ETF approves or not. We go through, so we'll be more stronger again, says Sorian George. I feel the same way, Sorian. If we don't get approved, we don't get approved. We've been here since before Bitcoin was $1,000. So, listen, we're going to keep moving it forward, okay? If we don't get approved and, if these guys don't give us the thumbs up, that's okay. We'll keep moving the line forward, and we'll wait for the next round. The threshold on the ETF is $200,000. Okay. All right, guys, if there's any other questions or comments, I'll take them. But I'm going to tune out. Shout out to Coin Compounder, David Couch, Sorian George, Crypto Tone, McLovin, the Irish R&B singer, and the rest of the crypto maniac boomers that are tuning into this live broadcast. Make sure you're touching the like button, the subscribe button, the rest of the post notification bells. We do have one disliker out there, one lone wolf. One lone boomer out there doesn't want to see Champagne win. So we got one guy. It's okay to have one hater, two haters out there. It's all right. I'm not mad at that. But we need more likes to make the hater feel left out. Peace out, champ, says Crypto Knight. Peace out, Crypto Knight. I appreciate you tuning in this morning. All right, guys, if there's no more comments or questions, I'll go ahead and tune out. Once again, I appreciate every single maniac there in the box. Make sure you're kabooming the like, the subscribe. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Drop a comment. Come out of the stop silent lurking, okay? Stop silent lurking. I know a lot of silent lurkers out there. They still haven't dropped a comment. Drop a comment. Welcome yourself into the population of the chat box and become a boomer, okay? Become a boomer out here. Have a good day, champ. I tuned in late. Try to catch you when I see you on. All right. And for those that are tuning in late, just go ahead and hit refresh and catch the replay. Catch the replay. Everything will be up here on the website, on the YouTubes. All right, Big Papa. I see you guys. All right, guys. I'm going to be tuning out. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.